Hey, welcome back. Today is April 16th, Friday, and this is my second post today. And on this post, I'll be telling you about the overall crypto markets, which includes Bitcoin dominance and Bitcoin price action, and see how they could potentially affect the overall altcoin markets very quickly before diving into Stellar, XLM USD, and see what has gone on in here. I'll be telling you about the bullish and bearish case scenarios for today, as well as the short-term price prediction on this market according to what I'm seeing on the charts. Before I begin today, if you guys are enjoying this content, make sure to subscribe to this channel and like this video as I'll be keeping you updated on the latest crypto setups on my watch list, regardless if it's a good day or a bad day. If you want to support me and don't already have a Webull brokerage account, you guys can use my referral link down below. They're still giving away 2 free stocks as of today upon a successful sign up and a qualifying deposit of $100 US. And I will also receive a referral bonus if you guys sign up under me. Please also read my full disclaimer below. I am not a financial advisor and this is not financial advice. I am purely sharing my own speculations and opinions on this market. I cannot tell you the future, and you should always do your own due diligence before trading or investing in this market as extremely risky and volatile. If you have any questions or comments, please do only leave them in the comment section below, but I'll try my best to get to as many of them as possible. Now, see what's going on in this market first. Most importantly, I do take a look into Bitcoin dominance. Tells me where the money could be trending into. Would it be Bitcoin, altcoins, or neither? Today, we do have Bitcoin dominance down about 1.6%. This breaks down to Bitcoin price action down almost 2%. Total altcoin market cap not being affected by that Bitcoin pullback today again, up about 1.5%. Now, this would still be what I call it to be the upside of Bitcoin dominance trending downwards because total altcoin market cap is still leading in gains ahead of Bitcoin. I usually emphasize Bitcoin dominance trend downwards. That's generally speaking better for the altcoins on both the upside and downside. Because conversely speaking, if Bitcoin dominance was trending upwards, the upside of that I will usually see Bitcoin leading in gains ahead of total altcoin market cap. On the weekly time frame here for Bitcoin dominance is still we are still in a falling wedge pattern, okay, which is generally a bullish pattern, even though we are very close to this bottom trend line right now, okay. But I am looking for a decisive weekly candle close to tell me that this price action has broken below this falling wedge pattern here, okay. I'm looking for a close of about 51%. I think that should do it. To tell me that this has decisively broken down from this falling wedge pattern here. If Bitcoin dominance actually continues going down, this would be more ideal for the altcoins. Let's go over to Bitcoin. As I have been pointing out, there has been bearish divergence on this time frame. Okay, 2 consecutive higher highs, 2 consecutive lower highs, and each time we did get a pullback. Bearish divergence, more often than not, can still signal a pullback. And the safer signal I am looking for here to tell me bearish divergence is done playing out will be seeing a higher high on the price action chart, which we do have right now. However, we still don't have that higher high on the RSI here. The last high RSI reading to beat here is coming from this little top at about 75 here, and we're currently at about 74, so pretty close. Monthly time frame here, we are in overbought territory, and we do have bearish divergence. Okay, comparing this high with this high. Not something I lose track of, even though it's not immediately playing out, or it has not played out yet, okay? However, do take a look into the last few times, Bitcoin did get into very overbought territory. And this is on the monthly time frame. One data point on here is 1 month's worth of time. If Bitcoin pulls back at any time, it could still have a bearish effect on the altcoins. That bearish effect would be greater if Bitcoin dominance is trending higher. I do think what I just said did not apply for this week because Bitcoin dominance has been trending downwards pretty strongly. Let's go over to XLM and see if we have any overbought RSI readings from the monthly time frame down to the daily, which I consider to be macro time frames. Monthly time frame here, we're currently about slightly under 82, so that's 82 out of 100, still in overbought territory. Weekly time frame here, we're currently about 77, and we do have bearish divergence here comparing this high with this high. However, lower highs on the RSI, something to be watching out for until it's negated. 3-day time frame. We're currently at about 69 almost. Okay, so not enough about territory. I can't say anything about possible bearish divergence scenario here yet because we still have about 2 more days left until this 3-day candle closes. Daily time frame. We're currently at about 65, so not enough about territory, and if the price action wants to make a higher high here, this is the top I'm looking to beat on the RSI to negate bearish divergence. Now let's see what is going on in here. Okay, we don't have enough data on here since the pivot point. Okay, on this, even the lowest of the macro time frames I would consider here on the daily. So let's go down to a shorter time frame, even the 12-hour, where I do see a possible falling wedge pattern here that could be in play. And I'm saying possible because we don't have that third touch to this upward trend line here, even on this smaller time frame. Okay, that I would consider. So I'm looking for that third touch on this upward trend line to actually validate this falling wedge pattern. Until then, it is not validated, it is not completed, it's still an estimate. If we actually do get that third touch, that upward trend line there, then we do have a validated falling wedge pattern, and falling wedge patterns, according to Thomas Bukowski and his website, thepatternSite.com, it is a 68% chance of it breaking to the upside. If it breaks to the upside, the measured target, which is taken by measuring the opening of the pattern, and then adding it back on top of an expected breakout point, which right now, for example, let's take into consideration of breaking above this resistance as well. If it breaks out of the pattern, then I will have a measured target of just right above 70 cents here, measured target, just right above 70 cents here, measured targets. Now, measured targets are theoretical approximate targets only, may actually be different in real life price action, more or less. If it breaks out sooner, the measured target will be higher. If it breaks out later, the measured target will be lower, assuming that this estimated falling wedge pattern is validated and still stays intact. Let's take a look into some of the key supports and resistances relevant to this price action right now. Key resistance, okay, would be about the 60 cents fib level area here. Next up, I'll be looking at about this range of past trading resistance here at about 65 cents price range. After that, coming from these two candles here at about the 68 cents, about 68 cents, to just right under 70 cents price range there, I could expect resistance. Key support, short-term support here will be the 12-hour 21 MA. That's the short-term moving average support. The key support under that would be about the 55 cents fib level area. If that does not hold, I could potentially be looking at the 50 cents fib level area here, as well as the daily 21 MA, which the daily candle closes in about an hour, and I do expect this to come up further, potentially surpassing the 50 cents fib level area here. Let's take a look into the bullish and bearish case scenarios. Bullish case scenario, price action validates this falling wedge pattern with that third touch to this upward trend line, very similarly or even exactly to the way I have it here. Breaks out of it to go towards its measured target, mining some of those resistance levels I have just pointed out, as those could be points of rejection. Bearish case scenario, price action breaks this 12-hour 21 MA. The next level of key support I'll be looking at would be about the 55 cents fib level area. If that does not hold, I could potentially be looking at the daily 21 MA, which should surpass the 50 cents fib level area with about an hour left until this daily time frame closes, okay? And seeing if that holds, if the 55 cents fib level area does not hold, let's see if the daily 21 MA holds, and to keep this falling wedge pattern shape intact. Now, these are my bullish and bearish case scenarios for today. Let me know if you found it helpful. Give me a thumbs up if you did. Let me know your agreements, disagreements, feedback. I'd love to hear them. Hope you match your risk carefully, and if you would like to see any more of my most recently uploaded videos on YouTube, you guys can check out my links up here on YouTube. See you next time.